Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Sink the Bismarck with me, Wolf 190D. All right, so some interesting developments from the last turn. We've got our, and I don't know how long the battle cruiser had been sitting there, but we've got a battle cruiser now, and we are actually rapidly approaching battle cruiser type 2 and 3 hulls. So we'll have to see how those look, how those work. But in the meantime, the Americans are trying to. I don't know where his ships are. How does he have any kind of percentage to win this one? We're going to engage that fleet. Oh yes, I did want to do a quick convoy raid. So we've got some 73s. Yeah, we've got a bunch of 73s down in the area. And a Castilla class light cruiser, which, if I recall correctly, actually were quite effective at dealing with these older destroyer types. They sank one of them in one of our battles anyway. Okay. Okay. All right, come on. Slow them down to 20 knots. Keep these guys at full speed. Off and save. Okay, so let's figure out where transport group is. Not entirely sure what these guys are doing. What in the world? That's very... What is happening? Is anybody else seeing this? Because this is really weird. Okay, so what? I seriously can't control my ships now? What's happening here? Come on, guys. What is it? Oh my goodness. All right, I'll tell you what. We're just this isn't gonna, no. We're not playing this. Y'all don't want to do what I tell you to do? Fine. We're just going to leave the battle and be done with it. What a crock. Wow, really? You tell it to go one way and it wants to start doing donut. I mean, jeez, crow. I'm sorry, but it's never done that before. I have never had that issue before. I'm gonna submit a bug here because that's. Yeah, whatever. Should have sank his whole fleet. I guess they figure it wasn't a fair fight. Let's see here. Okay. Anyhow. If all of that's over and done with, that would just be super. Yeah, he's piping all of his ships into the Irish Sea now. Um, mhm. Not that we're really that concerned about that. Two more turns, two more turns, two more turns. Two more turns and two more turns. All right. I mean, if they want to capture Wales, that's fine. I guess. Oh, and we just set up a blockade on the Spanish. Last episode was just a mess of battle after battle after battle. All good, I suppose. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. Might be able to keep them armed with 12s, maybe 13s. It depends on what's going to fit in there. If I'm going to upgun them. poor North Carolina. Well, now, this might be an interesting fight. The Spanish are a little bit more advanced. Try something. Let's put those guys, we're going to set them on follow. Their formation's on follow. And then we're going to go abreast. See what that does. Okay. I like that a whole lot better. Never really felt compelled to mix my ships like this before, but like I said, it could be interesting. And see, the issue with his ships is going to be standard AP with nose fuse HE. The issue with his ships is going to be that I feel like slow him down. The gearing? Wow, 3 more torpedoes slammed into him. Catch the sinking ship. And it was a dud anyway. Wow. Ooh, wow, he got one of them. Look at that. And that's all she wrote on that guy. My goodness. He's still sporting a Magdeburg. What do I want to do with those? I'm probably just going to sell off the Magdeburgs. Probably what's going to happen. Anyway, let's see. Wow. Alignment is kind of a mess right now, isn't it? The superstructure's all messed up. Good grief. Alright, let's see what we got. I kind of liked that. Forming the, Forming the light cruiser and destroyers into a wedge. To follow in behind the battleships. It's actually kind of nice. It's a nice idea. So the wedge, of course, is back and to the left of the battle line. But that's okay. Probably gonna have to start. Probably gonna have to start upping the ammunition type on some of my ships. But these are the Nassau's. Got, wow, 12. And so, but they've got the inner belt that they can Citadel number 2. So that's actually old type. I don't think the destroyers are even going to get a chance to get up here and do anything. Man, Jesus, his structural integrity is rapidly failing. Yeah. Sweden wants to order 2 of the 1200s. It's 6. No. Sweden wants to buy B-18. They can do that. Hmm. Mm-hmm. One more turn, one more turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put an invasion order in on the Caroline Islands. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. It just depends on where the fleet wants to go. Oh, Japan had conquered northern Australia. Now the Italians are going to try to invade northern Australia. Sperber is a Wiesbaden. Okay. Actually, let's check finances real quick. Ooh, we are way under. Okay, but point is that the Kaiser needs a refit. Okay, let's refit the Kaiser. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna scrap. Let's go ahead and scrap that ship. And then we'll go ahead and scrap the Kaiser and Augusta. Or, yeah, let's go ahead and scrap that Kaiser. Jesus, it's been around since 1901. Which actually reminds me, okay, we've got 2 more runes coming in a month. Okay, our finances. How are our finances now? We're 15,000 tons under. We can't do that. So let's see here. We had suspended him. And I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and scrap let's go ahead and scrap the Thuringen. Okay, that takes some ships off the roster. And yes, these ships are now 2 knots faster. Honestly, I might just try to rework these entire ships at some point. It's a good platform. They're large enough. They should serve into the 40s, maybe. Might be able to serve into the hell. I mean, the Japanese were using dreadnought era ships during World War II. They had been fully modernized, of course. What do we got for research? Ah, yes, that's right. Battle cruisers types two, battle cruisers type 2 and 3 are coming up very soon, next month. We'll be able to design a new battle cruiser for that. Stereoscopic rangefinder type 3. And I'm not sure what's going to come up with big guns. I'm not quite sure on that yet. Marine VHF radio, which VHF stands for very high frequency. For those of you that don't know. Okay. Got another I'm not sure if I really want to mess around with these convoys anymore because that last one was really disappointing. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and move this battle cruiser formation to La Coruña. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys on top of those ports so that we can start raiding away. How are the Swedes doing? Oh, wow, look, the Swedes are going to take over northern Norway. 56%. Yeah, they're pushing up on them real good. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and start... no, I shouldn't, actually. I really shouldn't. Because we're still a ways off of those battleships from being done. Especially if I'm going to continue to rotate them the way that I'm doing. And okay. Okay. Naval invasion here's got one more turn. Yeah. We got one. Yeah, he's got one light cruiser there. Well, it's too bad for him. Okay. Actually, I really don't. I mean, these are 73s. But no, maybe not. Okay. Get those guys out of combat zone real quick. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to move them over here into the what's the weight tonnage on this? 35,000 tons. Miami's on the Gulf Coast, but the Caribbean is the Caribbean. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys down right over here. Oh, 3% damage. Okay. Good on you guys. I think they were at 15, weren't they? Or were they? Oh no, it was this ship. So I'll have to get these guys into port at some point, but right now, let's see. Torpedo boat. He's kind of sitting there. Alright, I'm gonna reposition him up here in the Azores. Maybe I take Mallorca from the Spanish next. No, let's stick with our plan and run them out of North Africa, or out of Africa first. But the next invasion is going to be over here at in North Oceania somewhere. So let's see where that takes us. I don't know that I can take the Philippines right now with the fleet that I have over there. So maybe what I do is when these guys are done, I think these are the Nassaus, right? Yes, when the Nassaus are done, I send them on over there, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so. Or do I send the Helgolands over there? Because they'll be around for a little while. Their last refit was in 19... These guys are going to be around for a little while. Maybe I just send them over there. Mainly because it's a 3-ship fleet. The Nassaus will be up next for replacement. Unless what I'm going to do is maybe some of these guys I'll start to consider splitting up. Like this fleet, the Kaiser class fleet. I'm probably going to split them up into a 3 and a 2 battleship task force. That way they can take up some more space. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, next turn. Let's get on to the next turn. I'm going to go grab some more coffee while that's doing that. So I'll be right back, folks. Happened. Oh. Is it doing it again? Nope, nope, nope. We're good. We're good. We're good, I think. Yes, yes, we're good. Okay. So, we're kind of upsetting the Italians, but other than that, whatever. Oops. Okay. Now, this might be a little bit of an issue. Might be. It might be. It's possible. Though. Uh-oh. Sounds like there's a storm here. Yeah, there's a little bit of a storm. We've got some rough weather, folks. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that there, put that there. I'm going to go ahead and put all these guys in, and there we go. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. wondering if at some point they're going to include the historical bit there, where guns can sometimes become washed out. They don't work in certain types of weather. Dud torpedoes. All dud torpedoes all the time. Mm. 20,000 damage. Oh, we've ripped him bad. Yeah, see, when they stack up like this, it's real nice because then you can just target the one in the back. Tagged by a torpedo. Let's see here. How far? What are his cruisers able to make? 10-7, 9-1. I see why they did it. Alright, we can end that one. Yes, yes indeed, we can end that one. Okay. And I think, folks, we're going to have to call it here this time. So, if you decided that you're enjoying the content, just a friendly reminder, please be sure to drop a like, a subscribe, a follow, give a thumbs up, appease those algorithm gods, and help this thing grow. For those of you that have, it's much appreciated. Thanks for my returning viewers, and welcome to the new ones. This is Wolf190D, signing off.